The National Weather Service is still surveying damage from last night's storms. Hundreds of homes and businesses have damage from winds up to 100 miles an hour.
May 23rd. It was a very scary day.
I remember it very well. My uncle was ill, so we were there visiting my mom's, which is about 20 minutes from the gym. We're headed home, and we heard the sirens going off.
When we're coming down 317 off to the right-hand side, we can see the storm coming. And it's like, okay, we still got some time to get to the house. But when we took a right, we're driving, and as we're cresting a hill, we're coming in the valley. I stopped, and Bridget's like, what are you doing? And I was like, there's trees blowing over right now.
We got all our kids in the hallway. I had two parents had walked in right as we were doing that. Not even 60 seconds after they walked through the door, the power cuts out. That's when I knew, like, it's about to hit us. What probably was 5 or 6 minutes felt like eternity. Lights are flickering. It's incredibly loud. Kids are screaming. Water's now flooding in through the doors, and so we're trying everything to keep the water up. We're putting things against doors to make sure they stay shut.
I was one of the 3 in here, staff working. I was just on the other side of those walls, covering kids with my body.
We got to Bailey's, there was probably 2 foot of water in her yard. And the hail was so bad, we had to wait until it calmed down. I mean, it would have probably knocked us out.
We have a window on our door to the cheer gym, and I look over through the window, and like from here, wrapped around the gym to our office, was just completely destroyed. All those memories, everything that we built, all the hard work, all the success was gone.
Dustin calls me, he said the cheer gym is gone. And so Dave said, I'm gonna let you stay here, and I'm gonna go to the gym.
I broke every law you probably could think of to get here in time. There's power wires and all that stuff down, and obviously, let's just say I didn't use the road to get here. You know, the main thing was all about the safety of the kids. Building, I rebuild that. A lot of people in this town were affected, so everybody was taking care of their own. Well, this was my own. So I was coming in to make sure everybody was safe.
Dave called me and he said, it's bad. I guess after losing my dad and then that happening, I literally got on my knees and I just said, you're gonna have to help me because I can't do it. And I gave myself a minute to be sad and mad and all of the things. And then I rose up.
Not a single scratch on a kid. Not a single scratch.
Within hours, we had over 50 people here helping with demo. My friend who owns a local construction company, there was 30 guys here from the construction company.
Pivot, dance, literally one of the first people to call. What space do you need? We'll get classes going. And it sounded like a lot, but I was like, let's do it, let's try it. I did see a silver lining towards the end, and just the wonderful people that came out to paint, to help put a floor together. Some people had never even been in my gym. So the silver lining is really beautiful.
I was the coach that was going to Colleen and teaching while they were rebuilding. Even though it wasn't Temple extreme, it was still extreme to them, and they still could go over there and see our faces and know everything's okay. Other businesses would have said, let's collect the insurance and let's go. And she said, nope, let's keep pushing, even though this cost twice as much money to build than before.
The general contractors we were gonna have were given projections of 1.5 years, and I was like, that's not gonna work. So early mornings, late nights, we got it done in record time.
Myself, Bailey, and really all of our friends came in and were like, we're gonna come help build the rest of this. It was taking us back to pour in our love into what we already did love, but more, and making it bigger and making it better. And it showed us that there is beauty in disasters. That sign is a great reminder that you can do anything, because that is the original sign that made it through the tornado. And so we were able to salvage it and bring it back into this gym. And so our kids are able to look up at that every single practice and know, like, you're resilient.
When the kids came in, a lot of the cheer girls came in, someone wrote on the mirror, stronger than the storm. And it was like, and I came in, I saw it, and I was like, all the construction guys, all my subcontractors that came in, it was like they had a sense of not just a 9-to-5 job. It was like, we're building back a home.
Every single inch, every single centimeter was done with love. And they felt that, and they were they want to pour into that as well. They're proud to be here. They're honored to have, something nice and something to say, like, this is my home.
The grand opening was something special, and we have kept that same energy up ever since.
Make it red, make it blue, we're the girls of Senior 4.
Our teams are stronger than they've ever been at this time. I'm really proud of the hard work we put in this year during tryouts and making sure that our kids are exactly where they need to be to not only succeed this season and feel confident, but also grow at the same time.
This season is a whole new season for us here. We're almost getting the chance to start fresh, so we want to start fresh in the most positive and most impactful way.
This is a season where I feel like we've done a lot of changing in a good way. We're kind of rebranding. I mean, we just teach our kids, like, they're not competitors, they're still kids. We teach that from our seniors all the way down to our minis and novice, to just be a good person and spread love and happiness, because we never know when something like that could happen again. It just taught us, don't take any day for granted. And so I just want to always feel like home.